Hi students, a very pleasant and warm greetings to you all. Hope you are doing good. Last session we are seeing the introductions of your 11th grade syllabus, right? And today we are going to continue with it. And we have seen the introduction of fundamentals of computer and working with a typical operating system, that is with Windows or Linux. And in that chapter we have seen the first unit is introduction to computers, number system, and then computer organization, and then the theoretical concepts and working with Windows operating system, right? And then we have seen the introduction of office automation tools. In that we have seen about word processor, spreadsheet, and presentation basics. In word processor we have seen that OpenOffice package include the word processor of OpenOffice Writer, and MS Office package will have the word processor as MS Word, and the CalC, that is spreadsheet of OpenOffice, is OpenOffice CalC, and the MS Office is Microsoft Excel. And for presentation tool, here in OpenOffice we have OpenOffice Impress, and for Microsoft Office we have MS PowerPoint, right? And then we have seen about web page development using HTML and CSS. There we have seen the introduction to internet, email, and then we saw the structural tags of HTML, and then the formatting tags, and about creating tables, lists, and links of HTML code. And then we have seen the basic things about adding multimedia elements and forms in HTML codings, right? And in the last session we have seen about CSS, that is nothing but cascading style sheet, right? And in today's session we are going to see about JavaScript and the introduction of JavaScript, and we will have the control structure in JavaScript and some functions in JavaScript. Okay, and let's see the introduction. JavaScript is a programming language. Okay, so here we'll be learning about JavaScript. In 1995, December 4, Netscape and Sun jointly introduced this JavaScript. Okay, so here JavaScript introduction and about the basic codes of JavaScript you will be learning in this chapter, and you will be seeing the advantages of this programming language, of this particularly this JavaScript, and about dynamic web page, static web page, and the use of JavaScript. You'll be learning how to use this JavaScript inside HTML code. Okay, so here we'll use script tag to include the JavaScript inside the HTML page. Okay, and then the steps to follow to code the JavaScript language is given here, and the first JavaScript program here you'll be learning to execute the word hello world. Okay, so the first JavaScript program is in your 14th chapter. You'll be able to write a coding in JavaScript also. You'll be having the basic tools here, and with the basic codings you'll be able to execute the JavaScript inside HTML code. Okay, and then the lexical structure of a JavaScript program, that means in any JavaScript coding we'll have some rules. So those rules are given as lexical structure. So the structure of the JavaScript program will be understood when you are learning this lexical structure. And then the variables. Here if you see here, some basic data types are there: string, numbers, boolean, and all. String means if you are having a simple a letter, if it is A, it is a character. If you are having a set of characters, it is if it has a word, means we'll say it is string. Okay, so it will be inside a single quotes or double quotes. Okay, so number means we know number also is given as integer, and if it is a point number you will be saying it as floating number. Okay, so you will study about the string, numbers, and also about boolean. Boolean means it will have any one of the two values. The two values are true and false. Any boolean means you will have 0 and 1. 1 means it denotes the true value, and if it is 0 it will denote the false value. And we'll have some rules for naming the variable also, that also you will be seeing in this chapter. And then about scope of variables. Scope means it is lifetime of a variable of a source code from which it is defined. That is known as scope. Okay, so here you'll be learning about scope, global scope, and the variables which are declared within the functions and all. You'll be seeing here the variables which is declared inside the function, we'll say it as local scope, and which is derived anywhere or everywhere you can use it, means it is global scope. So you will be learning about scope of variables. Inside scope of variables you will have global scope and local scope. Okay, and then now you'll be learning about assigning the values to variables. So first you'll be learning about variables. Variables means it is a memory location where a value can be stored or it can be saved, right? So first you'll see about the rules for naming the variables, and then you'll be seeing how to assign the values to a variable, right? If you are having a variable as a, means you can assign one value to that variable. You can assign as variable a is equal to 1, variable b is equal to 3, or any value you can assign to a particular variable. Okay, the variable may be of a letter or it may be a word or anything. So we can assign the value to that particular variable. Okay, about that and all we'll be seeing here in this chapter. And then you'll be learning about JavaScript literals. Here you have some data types. It's like, as I said you, for number, for alphabet and all, we have separate data types. We have integer, constant, floating point, character, string and boolean. These are very important ones. Integer means a number. Floating point means any number with the decimal point. 2.5 means it is a floating point. If you are saying that 2.5 as integer, means only 2 will be considered. That point where after that point, that values won't be considered if you are defining that particular variable as a integer. Okay, have you note the difference between integer and floating point? And then character means A, B, C. This alphabet separately are characters, and if it is a word, we'll say it as string. Okay, and boolean constant, as I said you, boolean means it will have two options, either true or false. If it is true, it can be represented as 0 or 1 also. Okay, so the general syntax for writing the statement is also given, and then about type casting also you'll be studying in this JavaScript. In casting, we'll have implicit casting and explicit casting. Okay, and then another important question is there, JavaScript operators and expressions. In JavaScript operators, you'll have arithmetic, relational and logical expressions. Arithmetic means you all know arithmetic, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, modulus. These are all the arithmetic operators, right? So here you'll be studying the operators, the meaning of this arithmetic operator, and an example and a result. Okay, example means variable a is equal to 1 plus 2, like that. If you'll write an example for the result, variable a is equal to 3, like that, the answer will be given. So in that way you can write a line for addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. That is the first part in arithmetic operators. And a relational operator means it will give you the a relation of two variables. Okay, relational operators, that means it's like greater than, less than, greater than or equal to, less than or equal to, inequality. These and all you will be seeing in this relational or comparison operators. Okay, and you'll be seeing a example program also using this operators of JavaScript. And then assignment operator. Assignment means we know equal to is the assignment operator. If you are giving a is equal to 1, means whatever is in the right side will be assigned to the left side value. Okay, so a will be 1. Okay, a is equal to 1 means 1 is assigned to a. So the value have been assigned to that particular variable, right? So this assignment operator is equal to, here you will have the assignment shorthand arithmetic operator, that is plus is equal to, minus equal to, into, that is asterisk equal to, slash equal to, percentage symbol equal to, right? The percentage symbol denotes the modulus operator. Division means here in computer we'll use slash symbol. Okay, for multiplication we'll use asterisk symbol. Okay, so here you will be learning about the assignment operator, relational operator. Relational operator is also known as comparison operator, arithmetic operator, and also about logical operator. Logical means you would have known AND operator, or, not, XOR, like this, and all some complex conditions are there. If two true are there, if logical AND means if true, if the expression 1 and expression 2 are true, it will give the true value. If you are taking the and OR operator means if both are true means the answer or the result will be true, or it will be if it is not operator means if one given expression is true means the answer will be false, the result will be false. If the given expression is false means the result will be true, like that, not operation. So it has some rules for this and or not and all. About the rules of this and or not, these are the logical operators. And also you'll be seeing one example for JavaScript using this logical operator. And then next one is string operators. String means a word, right? As I said you, a collection of characters or a group of characters, or it is a word or a sentence. Okay, so this string also has some operations. If you are having two strings, as I said you before, computer and application is there. If you want to include both in one variable means you will be concatenating, that is connecting two strings. One string 1 is computer and string 2 is application means if you are using the concatenation operation between string 1 and string 2 means the result will be computer application. Likewise, you can include two strings, and many other operators are there with this string. String length means you can just find out the string length of string 1. That means computer. This find strlen is the code. And if you are using string length operator for string 1 means computer. It has 8 alphabets, right? So the string length will be 8. Likewise, so many string operators are also there. About this also you will be seeing here. And most importantly, there is an operator called increment and decrement operator. Okay, you would have known this as plus plus. That means one value will be added to the particular variable. Minus means one number 1 will be subtracted from the particular value. So this plus plus and minus is said as increment and decrement operators. Okay, here you will have unary operator, binary operator and all. Unary means it will have only one operator, unary. Unary plus, unary minus, like that operator is there. And type of operator is there. Type of operator means it is used to get the data type, or it will return the string of its operand. So type of operand. There you will be having types are number, boolean, string, functions, and undefined. Like this you will be getting the result. Okay, and then conditional operator. Conditional operator means it is a special operator. It will have the operator will look like question mark and a colon will be there. So here it is like a if statement I have said you, right? If statement, like that only. So here variable name will be there is equal to one condition will be there. You can give A is greater than B, and you can give a question mark. First you have to give the question mark and then true and then colon false. Like that you can give any two values before and after the colon, and you can give the condition. After the condition you can give a question mark. That is the syntax of this using this conditional operator. So using this conditional operator also you'll be seeing here with an example in the JavaScript, and then you'll be learning about JavaScript pop-up dialog boxes. Okay, pop-up dialog boxes means here you will have three types: alert box, confirm box, prompt box. Alert box means it will give you a warning message. If you are using this alert, it will have a syntax and an example. So when you are learning this, this is also an important 5 mark. That operators is also an important 5 mark, and this JavaScript pop-up or dialog boxes is also an important 5 mark. Here we will be learning about alert box, confirm box and prompt box. Okay, alert box means you have to write the definition first and then the syntax for the alert box and then example of this alert box, and then the coding which includes the alert box code inside the JavaScript in the HTML code, right? And same way, confirm dialog box. Confirm dialog box means it will have two buttons, OK or cancel. Alert dialog box means only OK will be there, one warning message will be shown, and if you are reading that warning message you can give OK. And if confirm dialog box means if you are okay with it you can give OK, or if you are not okay with it you can give cancel. So two options, two buttons will be there, that is OK and cancel. Okay, so for this also you'll have the syntax and the example program also, and then another dialog box is prompt dialog box. Prompt dialog box means this will be very useful when the user want to get a text box from to a user. Okay, from user, if you need any input you can use this prompt. If the user has to enter their name first and then they have to see the output means you can use this prompt dialog box. So here also you have the definition, syntax and then the example. So using this prompt dialog box you can get the dialog box which will ask a question and the user can enter the value from their end and that input will be included or saved inside our database. Okay, so for that we'll be using prompt dialog box, and at last you'll be learning about JavaScript commands. Okay, same like HTML command only, here also in JavaScript here you will have command line. Single line command means it will start with double slash. Okay, two slash will be there. If it is a multiple line command means it will start with a slash and a star, or slash and asterisk, and all the commands will be written inside, and at last again star slash, it will end with star slash. Okay, command means this is just a command, it won't be executing, it won't be included inside a coding, but just for our understanding we can write the sentence or the use of the particular code within this command slash. Okay, double slash, or it is slash and star. Okay, so we have seen about the introduction of JavaScript, and next session we'll see about the control structure and the conditional statements and all in the JavaScript. Okay, thank you for your valuable time. Stay home, stay safe, take care, bye.